Hey everyone, it's Alyssa from Alyssa's Bake Shop, and today I'm going to show you how to roll a cake in sprinkles. It's really easy, you just need a few things, but it doesn't take much time. So to start off, you're going to need a cake, obviously, and then I was going to make a joke, but never mind. So I'm just going to frost my cake with a pretty thin layer of frosting because the sprinkles don't need too much frosting, and we don't want it to be a mess. So once you have frosted up your cake, which by the way, a turntable would be much easier, but I was lazy and I just used my cake stand. But after that, I'm going to add the cake boards. So you want to make sure that you have a cake board on the bottom and a cake board on the top, and I'm using a spatula here because I'm going to transport this cake to the freezer and it was sticking to the cake stand. So I'm going to put this in the freezer for about 5 to 8 minutes. We don't want it to be too cold because if it's too cold, the sprinkles are not going to stick. So while that's chilling, I'm just going to prepare the sprinkles on our tray here. Now you can put parchment paper down if you don't have a funnel, and we're going to use the funnel later to get the sprinkles back into the jar. For a 6-inch cake, I probably used about a cup of sprinkles, but I put more onto the actual tray, more for aesthetic reasons because I wanted to see how the tray would look all covered in sprinkles. So now we're going to roll the cake. I had to take a clip for my phone because my nice camera just didn't record it. So I took this directly out from the freezer and then I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to be able to roll it because I can hold on to the 2 cake boards that are on either side. If you're having trouble getting the sprinkles onto all of the different parts of the cake, then I recommend just kind of pushing them into a pile and then just rolling it over that. Since the sprinkles are a little bit higher, they might be able to get in there. If your cake is not perfectly 6 inches wide in diameter, then the cake board is going to be a little bit big, preventing those sprinkles from adhering to the cake. You can also use your hands as well, just to make sure that you filled in any of those open spots. Finally, we're going to remove the top of the cake board, and this can happen. The buttercream can come right off with it because it gets really suctioned to the cake board itself, but it's no worries. There's no reason to panic. Just take some more of your buttercream and just gently spread it all around, and no one will even know. You don't have to put sprinkles on the top of the cake. I actually prefer not to put them on the top of the cake, but I wanted to show you guys how you can if you just want to go for that type of look. So you just take the sprinkles in your hand and just gently press them onto the top. We don't want to flip the cake over. We don't want to try to dip it into the sprinkles because the cake is chilled, but it's not indestructible. And so we're just going to use our hands to just spread them out evenly over the cake, and that's really all there is to it. To get those sprinkles back into your jar or container, you can either use parchment paper and create your own funnel if you don't have one, or just use a funnel and put them right back in. It's super easy, and I don't like to waste any sprinkles, so I always do this. I made this cake for a 4th of July dessert table, and I am going to have a full video of that sometime soon. And then here's the cake last year that I did with no sprinkles on top for my family. I love it. It's so simple, and the sprinkles add a nice crunch and texture as well. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next time.